Hi everyone, Emma here. I'm so excited to show you these packages that I got from John Bead with that huge box of stuff they sent me, and I've been kind of saving these to show you some really cool stuff to make with it. I think what we'll do is we'll open them up, see what's inside, and then see how many bracelets we can make. So these are incredible. They call them craft beads. They are plastic beads with all kinds of goodies. There's some heishi beads in there and everything. Now there's two different kinds that I have here, and you can see there's a bunch of different stuff, but we'll go through each one. So on the back you can see this kit. It's craft flower bracelets or bracelet, and it has 70 grams of goodies in it. Let's get the camera to stop messing around here. And then this one has 95 bracelet kit, 95 grams green. Oh, this one says multicolor. So these are so cool. I think you can get these on Amazon, and I think I've seen them at Michael's, but I'm not sure. So hopefully if Carmi sees this, she can let me know. Because I know you guys are going to ask me. So let's take a look at the first one. So this is the flower multicolor. You can see the flowers. So let's open it up and just pour this out. And I'm going to show you a really cool trick to get your beads on your stretch cord super fast. So you have a bunch of the floss stretch cord. So this is really good because the floss is easier to thread stuff with because it's not as thick. Some of the other, let me grab my other container here. So this is the other kind of stretch cord that you're used to seeing. Let me see if I can get that. Okay, I'm just making sure it's lit up properly. So you can see this one's really thick. And that's what you usually see for doing stretch bracelets. But this stuff here is nice and thin. Let's go side to side so you can have an idea. So this is really great. So you have that. Then you have nylon cord, which is great too. There's some really cool things you can do with the nylon cord. We'll see if we can get to all of them. Like, there's so much stuff you can do that I was trying to, get it in my head. Okay, if we do this, if we do that. And then I was like, just open the package. Look at the gorgeous colors of the heishi beads. These are awesome. So these are polymer clay beads. They have a big hole, so they're easy for little fingers to thread. So the other thing I wanted to mention to you, I was going to do this video kind of tongue-in-cheek to all you girl dads out there. You need to get these kits, buy them, and make some bracelets with your daughters. So don't let Ryan Reynolds show you up. You be the girl dad that you are. So that would be so cool to have, you would be the coolest dad around if you came home with a package of these and made a whole bunch of bracelets with your daughters. That would be so cool. So there's those. Then I'm going to separate these a little bit so we can get an idea of what kind of gorge these are. Totes adorbs. I absolutely love these flowers. So there's a fuchsia, lavender, and pink. There's a yellow one, an orange one, turquoise. So let's put these, you know what, I was going to put both kits out, but there's a lot here. We might have to do these separately. And then they have these flowers. Oh, there's another There's a blue flower. I think we need to enlarge these so you can really see these. They're gorgeous. And look at the holes are nice and big. There's these. Wow, these are gorgeous. Oh, they're so pretty. Okay, that's those guys. And then there's a bunch of pearls. So let's put those there. Bunch of pearls, and then all these different color beads. Like that. And here's the pearls. That's lovely. And then there's a bunch of crackle beads. So they have this cool crackle and a rainbow AB finish on them. So these are gorgeous. You know what? I was going to get a tray. I have like a bracelet making tray that has like little squares you can put your beads in, and then there's a strands with the measurements. But I'm going to show you a trick on how to string. I think I am so not a random person. I love creating patterns, so that's why I'm sorting. You're like, okay, Emma, get on with the video. Oops. No, I dropped some pearls. Anyway, we can figure out the pearls. Let's open up these other pieces. I'm just looking at the colors. It's just blowing me away. Then we have these. So these are smaller beads. So they keep them separate. But we're going to just put them here. Oh my god. That's so cute. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. I am so wearing this to the pool. We're going to make this for my size. You know what? I usually give away my bracelets. This is a keeper. And it's flat on the other side. So this is like a polymer clay type of bead. And then there's some alphabet. Let me see if it spells anything. So these are really cool. These are pretty, these beads. And again, these are big enough for that, for this cord to go through. You can see that'll go through easily. And actually, this will probably go through this one too, yeah. So this is really well curated. This is lovely. Okay. We almost have a word. And you know what? I'm sure there's a word that this spells, and I just don't. Is there different letters? So we're missing an L. You guys are probably saying the word going, Emma. I was never good at these word games. So, yeah, I'm not sure about you can buy a bag of these, like one of these bags that's all alphabets. And you know what? I had a bunch of glass ones that I sent to my sister. I used them for a bunch of stuff, and then I was like, okay, I'm done. Move on to the next thing. So I sent them to her. She was making all kinds of stuff. So then there's these. These look like spacers. Let's put these out. This is great too, that they've individually packaged these. Oh, these are gorgeous. You know what? You could see that I had the package open because I was getting ready to do a video, and then I was like, no, I need to think about this a little longer. But so I never opened these other bags. These are really pretty. Oh, we're gonna make a nice Heishi bracelet and space these out. These are lovely. Wow. See, I get excited too because I can wear this in the pool and not worry about it. And then these. Oh, these are really nice. And they're all plastic, so it's all safe. I'm going to separate these so the spacers don't get mixed up with the round beads. Yeah, I think we need to do the individual, so stay tuned. We'll do another video with these guys. But, oh yeah, okay. So, let me tell you my trick. Let's get these so you can see all the lovelies, and we'll think about what we're going to make. So, what I do is I get some, this is 20 gauge craft wire, and I'm just going to double check to make sure there's lots of room to fit my beads on the wire. So that's what you're looking for. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to figure out what your wrist size is. Let me grab my stretch cord. So I have a very small wrist, so this is my wrist size. Okay, so you're going to figure out what your wrist size is, or whoever you're making these for. Then you're going to take a piece of craft wire that is longer than your wrist size. So, like, and you can mark your craft wire, but we'll cut a piece first. Okay. Then you're going to take your round nose pliers. I'm going to get my really big ones here. These ones. And we're going to make a loop at the end of this wire. So I make it big enough so that it's not going to... So the whole thing will fit my wire so long. Okay. Like that. So make a loop at the end, and you can just bend this like this and just pull this straight with your hands. So let's go ahead and measure. We'll mark it with a Sharpie marker. Get a Sharpie marker. So measure from the loop to there. It's hard to see this. You could put a piece of tape too. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to bend this end over. Get my flat nose pliers here. So let me do about this much. Bend this over like all the way. Bend. Just press it together as much as you can. Then you're going to bend this as much as you can. Fold it like this. Super tight. It's a little bit finicky, this, because it doesn't want to bend too well at that point. I might have to hold it and bend it. Let me get my other pliers. There. There. That should do it. Just use my other pliers again. Let's flatten this out. There. That's what you want. This nice and flat like that. Because what we're going to do is we are going to thread all our beads onto this wire, and it'll go to the end here and it won't fall off. And then once we have it to the black line, so we know that's the size I want, then we're going to take our cord. Let's do this. We're going to take our cord, take the end, create a loop at the end of your cord like this, and we are going to hook it on. Just that's how easy it is. So that's why you need this flat, so this piece doesn't come out, and then you're going to feed all your beads onto the cord. So super easy. So let's move that aside. So I think we need to make decisions. So let me get rid of some of these tools here that we don't need now. So you can reuse this wire, or you can make a longer one so that it'll fit more people, you know, different sizes. But yeah, so I kind of like these guys. I can't decide. You know what? Let's do some he-she with the, yeah, let's do the he-she first. So, let's find the long side here, and this should unhook. This is lovely, the way they've done this. So now we don't have to worry about it all falling off there. So let's start with, I'm going to put some of those on. I definitely, you know what, I'm going to use this as my accent, like the focal, I mean. So we'll put that in the middle. Let's get some of these. I should just pick all the pink beads. I need help. Okay, let's grab the, I wasn't kidding, all the pink beads. But you know what, we should mirror these colors, so we'll do some purple. I like these. Okay. So let's get some, let's do one of these beads first. So it's just coming in. We're going to see if we can squeeze that a little bit more. There. That should do it. Perfect. Okay, now, so grab onto your strand of he-she, so you're holding the line so it doesn't go anywhere, and then put on as much as you want there. So I'll put on that amount, and then you can take it off the line. So that's what we have so far. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Let's do a lavender bead like that. Yeah, I think we'll stay with these pastel colors. So now let's do another chunk of Heishi beads. So before I take it off the line, I'm just checking. I kind of want it to be the same size as the other. So let's put that one back on. Just pull your needle out. And if you have trouble, just roll it a bit. It'll come off like that. That one aside. Pink. That. And another swatch of these Heishi beads. Oh, these are fun. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's a peach bead here. Look at that. So you can see, this is turning out amazing. You know what? This kind of matches the... Let's put them right there. Okay. And then just checking to see if this is closed completely. It is, so I can put it right on there. Like this. Oh, totes adorbs. I can't believe it. These are hilarious. Oh, let's do a light pink. I want to kind of mix it up, but I'm like so matchy. I can't help myself. Here, let's do that color. Kind of matches the bow on the bunny rabbit. This is hilarious. Thank you, Carby. You didn't know that I was such a... You know what? Beads are supposed to be fun. So let's have fun. A couple more. Let's end with a purple. Look at that. So what color should we put there? Let me get another. Yeah, let's do a purple. So I think the hardest part about making some of these is like there's so many delicious colors to pick from. It's hard to figure out what you want to do. Okay, so next color we've got... Ooh, we haven't put a yellow in there. No, that I don't like. It's not that I don't like it. I just I like pink. That's what it's all about. It's the pink. Yeah, I don't know why I'm being so picky. Okay, some Heishi beads. I'm going to take this dark green off. I feel like the rest are all pastels. So I'm going to stick with the pastel. Like that. The strand from the Heishi beads stuck on the... Do you know some of my most popular videos are about Heishi bracelets? They were really popular. When I first started beading on YouTube 3 years ago, they were so popular. Okay, so we just need a bead, I think. Let's see, what's going to be our final color? Let's maybe match the other side, which is one of these light green. Okay, that. So there's your bracelet. And now we're just going to hook our cord on. So put a fair amount because you need some to tie on. So create the loop with your cord, and then just hook it on to your needle that you've made. That's what this is called, a threading needle. Just like that. And now just start pushing everything over the needle like that. That is how easy it is. You can make a whole bunch of these very quickly. Look at, oh, this is so adorable. Oh my God, I cannot believe this. I've totally lost it. That's it. These are so cute. Okay. So some people double this. You could double it as well. Especially with the floss. But okay, let's do it this way. Here, bring this up and bring this over. Okay. So now you're going to create a knot. I usually start with a simple knot, like a crossover knot like that. Now for this one here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass the tail through the circle twice, like that. Make sure your bottom piece is tight, and as you're holding that bottom piece tight, there's a bit of maneuvering to it. Slide the other piece down, and that's all you have to do. I do a third knot. It's not really necessary. There's your knot, and then like that. And we can clip that a little closer. That, and then you can kind of maneuver the tails into the beads if you don't want to see that. It's hard to believe that's how small my wrist is. Let's check it out. So I probably could have, I don't like mine tight, so I probably could have made it a little looser. This is so cute. Look at that. Okay, let's make one more with this, and we'll open the other package. I think we definitely need to open the other package. Okay, so this one we're going to make a pearl. Beautiful pearl with the, we need some flowers. Ooh, let's put all the flowers in there. Okay, this is my second bracelet I'm making for myself. Oh, they're so adorable. Let's mix this up a bit. Oh, there's the pink. Okay, this may not be a pearl bracelet. I think it's a flower bracelet. We should use these little beads. Okay, there's one more. There's a purple. So we've got one of every color. Yeah. I should make one for my sister Sylvia. I'm looking at the other numbers. Oh, I'll make one for my brother-in-law, Peter. So let's see if we can get these little guys in there, in between. Let's see what that's going to look like. I kind of wanted to do one with the spacers. You know what? Let's do one with the spacers. I have an idea. Let's do a pearl spacer, pearl, spacer, and do it like that. Okay, so I might have to straighten this out a bit here. Like that, there. There, so it goes through the spacer fine. Move those out of the way. Oh, this is so cute. Oh my gosh. I would open these a lot sooner had I known it was this much fun. Look at, oh my god, this is going to be amazing. We may not get all flowers on. Oh, look at the peach flower. Okay, so now 2 pearls. There's a spacer, pearl, spacer, pearl, spacer, flower, turquoise. Oh, this is so amazing. Look at this. How lovely is that? Okay, so we need spacer, pearl, spacer. I'm going to go to the pool tomorrow and I'll have bracelets all the way up my arm. Pearl. Yeah, pearl. And a pink flower, of course, the pink flower. Look at those. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, spacer, pearl, spacer, pearl. We have to get that peach flower in this bracelet for sure. Wowzer. Okay, spacer. Let's just, oh, we forgot our spacer on the other side. Oh, the flower. And spacer. Okay. I cannot believe this. I'm losing it. Baby squirrel's happy. Spacer, let's see. So we did say it was a little snug, so I'm going to go a little past the black line. It's kind of there. So we can add another flower. Let's do the blue one. And a spacer. Let's do 1 pearl. Like that. So there. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Okay, let's get our needle ready. Grab a piece, make a bit, oh, that's the cut off piece. Let's make a loop with our stretch cord. I'm just thinking we should do double. So here's how you do double. Instead of just putting a little tail over, what you're going to do is you're going to double up your cord that's going to go through. So how you measure that is put your needle there, grab your cord and go past the bracelet because you're going to add knots on the end. So go 2 times that, like that. So, yeah, take this end. So now it's doubled up and you're going to hook that on to your needle. Just like this. Like that. So simple. Okay, so now it's doubled. You're going to just thread everything on. Look at how easy that goes on. That. Just have to coax it over. Oh, we got 2 spacers there. It's special. And this is your end. You're going to pop it off the needle. And if it gets stuck, all you do is when you pull this, the stretch cord gets thinner, so it will slide off your needle. So now what you could do is you can actually take your end on the other side. We can clip this and you can loop your end through there. Okay, like that. And push it back. And now you just tie these two pieces together. So simple. Let's do it a second time through the hole to do that. It's called a surgeon's knot. So that's what it looks like. And then just pull that down. And I do a third just to be safe there. And always stretch it in the opposite direction of how you tied your knots. And that just makes sure that you're actually in there, the knots not gotten loose. And then just move this over to one of the bead holes so you can't see the tails. It's so adorable. Okay, let's try it on. So this is definitely a little more secure because there's two strands. And look at this. How adorable is this? These are so lovely. So this is the other one. The bunny rabbit and the flower. Like that. So cool, so easy. So let's put these back in the container, in the bag, and I'll fix that cord later. Let's take our Hishi line and loop it around the way they had it. So you just go through a couple of those Hishi beads from the bottom side and bring your line through and pull it like that. It's all set. Shouldn't come apart. We can stick that in the bag. So there's all kinds of stuff you can make with these. You can make charms for your child's knapsack, for their lunch bag, for their water bottle. And that's what I was going to show you with this. We should do a nylon one, or this one here, polyester one, because this is really cool. So let's use this one. Okay, so for the like lunchbox, or let me see if I can get this out here. There we go. What you want to do is create a loop at the top with your cord so that you can actually loop it on to the handle of their water bottle. I'll show you in a second here. There. So here's my water bottle. It has this big loop here. So to identify that it's your child's, you're going to leave a big loop at the top like this, so that you can actually take the whole charm through this hole and loop it into here. So you're going to put it through that opening, loop it, and then it hangs off your bottle. So let's see if we can do that. I'll have a drink while I'm at it. Okay, so this is going to depend on how long you want it. So we could probably use the needle again for this. I think we should do the crackle beads for the charm. And put some little flowers. Is there any more little flowers? Okay, and then we're going to put a big one at the top to hold down the beads. Yeah, this is going to be all crackle, I think. Okay, something like that. I'm just looking to see if there's another little flower. Okay, so let's just put these guys on. And let's say your child's name is Sylvia or Sam. Let's get a bunch of these on there. I don't know if this will fit on the needle. No, we'll have to string that on separately. It was a thought. So this is looking lovely. Let's get a red one in there. And some yellows. What do we got here? Let's do an orange and then the flower. There. Purple. Let's do yellow, blue, orange, okay. Now I think no, I'm going to put this on the other side. I'm using the large bead as my kind of stopper before the loop of this cord so that you can loop it through. So we'll put it at the bottom. Okay, so let's see if this works for this nylon cord. Let's get that in there. You might have to open this a bit like that with your nail and then squeeze it back closed. So there we have it. Let's go back down. Perfect. Look at that. So because this is thick, there is a bit of resistance, but it's still fine. And my needle's getting opened up. Let's close this a bit. There we go. Pull that off. So this is, and it can be like a handle too, so they can put their hand through if you want to make it even bigger. So now we are gonna, let me see how I want to do this here. I'm gonna take this down a bit and go like this. is the one I want. So now I'm going to thread it on the, oops. I'm just thinking if I don't put something there, it will come undone. So let's put a rando bead on there, like that. Okay. Then you're going to go back through, you're going to skip going through that bead, go through the flower, that. I probably should have put more thread. So let's see if we can get a knot in here. And I'm just doing a double knot. And try and bring it as close to the end, because I probably should have left more line. Let's see if my plan worked. Yeah, I don't know about that piece there. Let me see if we can just do a regular knot. And cross these over. Yeah, I don't think that's going to stay in. Oh, actually, no, it's sliding out. Let me see if I can just burn this with my thread burner. You could probably use a lighter. Create a little ball there so it doesn't come off. Let's see. That actually worked. Surprise, surprise. So let's cut a piece off of here and get this all balled up. There. Not the prettiest knot. Let's see if we can slide that through the flower. There. And bring this down. So then you can hook that on to your water bottle. So let's take a look here. So bring your loop around and pull this through. There. Like that. So there's your charm that can go on their knapsack or their water bottle, their lunchbox bag. So let's take this off. And let's take a look at what's in the other bag. I don't know if we'll get to it. This is already almost an hour, but this is what we made so far. So these kits too would be amazing for birthday parties. I would even suggest as loot bags for birthday parties. Let me see if I can those guys there. Let's scoop these up. See if we can get them in the bag. And you can see there's so much here. Okay. Here, let me cut this for a second. Hanging out of the bag. So let's put our cord back in there. And our stretch cord. Oh. Of course, we have to look at the next one. So let's put those aside. They're lovely. So this is the larger one. Wow. Look at the colors. Wow. These, I love the blue and the lime green colors. They're such a fun summery color. And there's 2 strands of these. Wow. Look at that. There's those guys. Cords. Both of those. And we have we have some pearls, some butterflies, and these stunning polymer clay flowers, all different colors. Oh, look, there's a happy face bead. Look at that. And here's the butterflies. These are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, there's a bunch of these yellow flowers. I would totally do a yellow. Let's put those aside. I think we might do a yellow bracelet. So these are lovely. Let's take a look at what else is here. We'll open these from the side. It's a little easier. These are really cute. I love that they're sparkly, but they're not glass. That's awesome. We have some alphabet beads. Let's see if we can spell something. F-R-I-E-N-D. So we can spell friend with those. These are fun. Look at the colors. Oh yeah. These are. They almost glow. They're so gorgeous. Well, let's look at these. We have these guys. They look so sparkly. And these are amazing. I love these. Look at that. Ooh, I love this one. That's a keeper. They're all so beautiful. But I'm thinking I'm getting my stash. Can you tell? That is so cool. And then there's these spacer beads. So there's some round and some what do you call it? shaped ones. Oh, these are, I'm really stunned. And look at the amount. I kind of want to do just these flowers. I was thinking maybe the Heishi beads. You know what? Let's do these. Whoa, these are beautiful. Okay. I hear you. The flowers are speaking to me. Let's do. Let me see. Like that. We're going to use some of these spacer beads here. And then these flowers. Oh, this is going to be lovely. There. Emma's got another bracelet. I can't believe. Let me see if there's enough letters to spell my name. You know, when I was a kid, there was nothing that had my name on it. There was no Emma's, and it's the funniest thing because Emma is the most popular name the last several years, if not 10 to 20 years for baby names. Just like that. Okay, so let's get some. You know what? I'm going to grab the stretch cord that we already opened just so that I don't make a mess of the other stretch cord. Keep it nice and neat. This guy here, and I'll make sure I close that. So these are absolutely beautiful. Let me see these. I was thinking, look at that, even with the flowers. Okay, get the needle out, and you can see it gets all bent and everything. Not a big deal. Just take your hand. Again, I'll just mention this is 18 gauge. Sorry, 20 gauge. 20 gauge. I went smaller because I wanted to make sure that the needle part, the end part, goes through the beads. And you could do even smaller. So if you have tiny beads, like say the alphabet beads you want to get on there, you can go to a 24 gauge needle. It's just you're going to remember it's not going to keep its shape like too much. So okay, so we need some more beads on the end. Let me think what I'm going to put. I'm stealing all these. So there's these beads here. They're like the shape of a fire polish, but they're like a rondelle. So I'm going to take some of those on each end. So we should look at the other decisions. I think we should just do these guys. Let's see if they'll fit on my needle. They don't fit on my needle. So what you can do if they don't fit on your needle, not a big deal. We can still, yeah, I guess that won't work because we need to get the cord through. You can use this just to string your needles. Let's just open this up a bit. Okay, bunch of these on. Yeah, this won't work for this one here, just because these spacer beads, the holes are a little smaller. So let's put that aside, and we'll just use our needle or cord. This is pretty simple. Like that. And you can take some nail polish and harden the tip of your stretch cord. But this is pretty straightforward. Let's see how many I can get on here. So we have 6. Let's do 10 on each side. 1, 2, 3. Oops. Oh, it's on the floor. Okay. Now put a flower. Let's do some of these little round ones in between the flowers. So something like that. Okay. There. And a round one. So I used to help it's funny, my sister was just talking about this the other day, that I used to help her with like the goodie bags for the birthday parties and stuff like that. Put this one on. So this would have been awesome to have these. There. And around. And a faceted. That's the word I was looking for. These spacer beads are faceted. And a flower. These polymer clay have little pieces inside. It's not a big deal. You just take a piece of you could take it out with a needle actually. Let's get a needle. You can see a little piece there. Yeah, it should. Try on this side. Okay. Then a faceted around. Faceted. And the green, which I love. Look at this green bead. Oh, this is going to be amazing. Okay. A faceted. So if I was using a 24 gauge for the needle, it would go through these, no problem. So just remember that. If you want to make your own needle. Okay. And big flower. Faceted. Round. Faceted. Oh, this is looking lovely. Okay, we have one more flower here. And if if you're just stringing like this, you can measure this on your wrist. Just bring these two pieces together and hold on. Sometimes what I do is I twist the cord a bit so it's twisted off is looking amazing. And just go like this. It's like, oh, okay, that's probably enough for mine. Yeah, I think that's enough for mine. Okay. And cut this. Again, you can double that up if you want. You know, so I showed you the technique on doubling it up when we had it on the needle. So both strands were through and then we tied it together. But what you can do is you can double this up, but do the strands separately. This way, if one of the strands breaks, the other strand's still intact. So do it that way. So I always double check, stretching the other way to make sure you saw how it kind of went out a bit. So, and there's times when I do my knots and I go to stretch it this way, it's actually not knotted properly. So I always double check. Some people put a dab of glue in there. You really don't need it. In fact, some of the glues, like Crazy Glue, will actually crystallize this elastic and it will crumble and break. So you probably don't want to do that. Now, in the past, I have done it and then I added like a dab of glue, say Crazy Glue, but then I put it inside the bead so it actually glued to the bead and stayed intact. Turned out amazing. Oh my gosh. We're all set. We're all set. Oh, this is lovely. Yep, my new bracelets that I'm gonna wear. Okay, let's put this one here. Like that. And put this on my water bottle at the pool so nobody can steal my water bottle. And my, do you see a theme with the flowers? Pink and flowers. There we go. I hope you enjoyed that. Check out these packages that I believe you can get them at Michael's. Let me know if you've bought these before and where you got them. But there you go. Thank you so much to John Bead for sending me this stuff. I've been sitting on it for a little over a week, but it's because I knew it was going to be a whole bunch of silliness. I love them. They're gorgeous. So there you go. Lots of fun. And remember, you girl dads out there, your girls are going to love you. You come home with a bag of beads like this and make bracelets with them. Take care, everybody. Bye.